Police officer will collect bribes again. Officer reveals how he'll dance when Tinubu increases minimum wage to 360,000 naira. In a trending video, a Nigerian police officer showcased his dance moves in anticipation of a potential increase in the minimum wage by Bola Tinubu. Let him increase it first. Stop dancing. It's too early to rejoice. Well, the video's caption reads, "When Tinubu finally increases minimum wage to 350K a month." After watching the video, numerous concerned Nigerians took to the comment section to express their opinions and voice warnings about possibly disciplinary action from the Nigerian police in response to officers' actions captured in the video. Evidently, civilians have been given bribes. Cheers, officer. I don't understand. I will never regret using my feeding money to buy data. Tinubu himself will watch this video and laugh. He will just say, "Let the poor breathe." There's so many things that people are getting excited about. And again, it is the delusion. Just the appearance of hope or the appearance of the right thing will get Nigerians to be so excited and even give accolades to someone who does not even deserve it or hasn't worked for it. It's the same thing with the student loans. People were rejoicing, making videos. If. Has it happened? What's the process like? Has it been properly planned out on how the student loans would work? No. It hasn't been planned out. Even the criteria to get a student loan just seems so wrong. And at the end of the day, it may just be a thing where, these politicians will use it for their own kids to get student loans going abroad. That is honestly what it is. So I think in that regard, I just don't think it makes sense. It just doesn't make sense. So I think rejoicing, and I know when the age where, content creation, anything can make content, people will start laughing. But we also cannot forget that until Tinubu has done anything, he hasn't done anything. Until something has worked that he's implemented, nothing has worked. It's not that monthly salary that make me happy. So this guy has hit money from one G-boy. No, but at the end of the day, for police officers who are hungry, under the sun, and also very entitled as well, because the entitlement mindset is especially for, public serving officers, I think it's disgusting. Because more than just asking for bribes, the feeling of entitlement to it because I'm taking care of you, I'm doing this because of you, just does not make sense. Because you serving your people should be selfless anyways. If you really want us to be selfless, go and join the army and go and fight Boko Haram. Because more than just the bribes, would they actually stop if the salaries increase? That's why the mind is such an important piece to get right, early, because the entitlement will probably still be there to ask Nigerians for bribes. And including that is the oppressive mindset, oppressive nature of police officers, because they can be earning right, they can, physiologically their needs can be met with their salaries, great. But that oppressive mindset. So it's already worse when this guy's asking for bribe, he's entitled, he's angry under the sun, and now chooses to be oppressive. Money goes out the window, great. But now, we now have to look into the minds of these police officers. Would it really result in change? Or would it even give more energy and the more reason to be oppressive? Right? The police slapping people, the police, saying, "Get out of your car, I will kill you." Nigerian police say the craziest of things. And a lot of policemen have been seen to, create kidnapping rings, engage in local vigilante, engage in the sense that they also commit crimes and use that as a cover-up. So yeah, there's so many things that would, that still needs to be tackled. But until the salary has been increased, then we can talk about the rest. But if not, it hasn't happened and we are still in the same problem. And so, for us as a nation, especially with what we produce, because it's fair to want to pay these salaries. It's fair to want to, give people student loans and all that. But how much do we because right now I don't even think the country has enough money for that. Well, they say that our foreign reserve is down, but Tinubu still wants to do $500 billion. 500 billion naira for subsidy palliative, and I'm like, excuse me. It just, well, it is your president. Let's see another comment. In the comment section, even if they increase it to 1 million naira, they will still collect bribe. It's the only reorientation that will make you stop. Exactly. So it really goes down to the minds, because if you have money and you have a poor person's mindset, you're entitled, you're oppressive, there's that lack of care, right? And so for people who are basically police officers who are meant to protect the people, having the entitlement to demand for cash because you're doing Nigerians a favor by protecting them, nobody asked you, sir, is still not going to work regardless. So for the mind, if they're still oppressive and they operate from a mind of scarcity, it's, as this commenter said, it is only reorientation that will make it work. But the reorientation is not necessarily, let's go and train the police officers and tell them this. No, it has to be a reorientation of society at large, so that if anything should happen, Nigerians can easily defend themselves and be like, excuse me, that is not your job and you have no right to do that. Put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.